Warner Bros. Studios has been previously established is going through a massive overhaul. There is new leadership in place, and with that there is also a new direction that they want to take the company in. Now, one character that has always been at the forefront when it comes to DC and superheroes has always been Superman, although fans over the last few years has not exactly been very enthusiastic and happy when it comes to the way that some of the showrunners has been handling Superman, and also Henry Cavill, who portrays the character. Now, although a lot of fans seems to be enthusiastic about the new person in charge when it comes to mapping out what's going to happen for the DCU next, James Gunn, there is still a lot of things that is very unclear. Now, I spoke earlier in the week about the potential of Henry Cavill returning to the role as Superman, and stated that even though it is all but certain that he is actually going to be making a comeback, there is still no proper contract in place. Now, a lot of people was quite upset with that, saying that there is no way that he would leave The Witcher if he was not going to be taking his role back as Superman. Now, as I have said previously, I definitely think that Henry Cavill is going to be returning as Superman, but as of right now, there is no contract that has been signed yet, and that is something that even James Gunn himself has confirmed. There might be something on the table, but no official announcement has been made yet about Henry Cavill coming back and reprising his role as Superman. Right now, it is still not clear what direction they want to take the character in, or even who is going to be playing the character going forward. Although it is pretty much universally accepted that it is going to be Henry Cavill, we still don't know to exactly what extent that is going to be, because no official announcement has been made yet, and also no concrete contract has been signed yet by either party. James Gunn was very clear when he pushed back against online rumors that suggested that there was actually a contract in place, and that contract for Henry Cavill would include movie appearances as well as TV appearances. An online rumor account was saying on Twitter that Henry Cavill's new contract includes Superman TV appearances, to which James Gunn was very quickly to shoot all of those rumors down. He said that, "I'm not sure whether you are purposefully lying or being taken advantage of by someone lying to you, but as I have stated before, no one knows what is happening at Disney Studios right now other than me and Peter. That would include writing up new contracts for anyone at this point." Now, he didn't come out and exactly deny the fact that Henry Cavill was going to come back, and again, I think at this point it is pretty much clear that he is going to come back, but it should once again be reiterated that no official contract has been signed yet. At this point, it seems like they are still negotiating, and although we can universally accept that it is going to be Henry Cavill taking Superman forward, we still don't fully know in what capacity, but many people are hoping that it's probably going to be, hopefully, for another Justice League movie as well as a standalone Man of Steel sequel. When it comes to superhero movies for Warner Bros., it is clear that they are going to be doubling down on it very hard. The fact that they are establishing DC Studios, which is something that I actually thought was in place before, but it wasn't. Warner Bros. Up until this point has pretty much just been pushing out movies without any direction. There hasn't really been one clear-cut vision in terms of what they want to do. Something that Marvel has been able to do very successfully is have a clear-cut vision when it comes to what they want to do for every character, what they want to do for every superhero movie, and how all of that ties together in one cinematic universe. It is something that DC will no doubt try to emulate. It is something that DC will probably try to copy, and I think it's a strategy that they actually should copy. Although we can argue that the Marvel Cinematic Universe is now starting to go into a decline, there can be no denying that they have been extremely successful over the last 10 to 15 years, and I'm sure DC for the most part has been feeling kind of left out. You can see that they were very nervous when Marvel was starting to push out one successful movie after the other, and it was also very very clear that they were very directionless with the movies that they were in fact pushing out. It seems like there weren't one clear vision. You could see that with the movies. The one wasn't really tying into each other, and although there is no criteria or set rule that said that those movies should be tying into each other, there can be no denying that that formula for Marvel has been working extremely well. And now with Warner Bros. Establishing DC Studios and having one person, James Gunn, in charge of taking the cinematic universe forward, it is clear that that is a strategy that they are going to implement going forward, and hopefully Superman and Henry Cavill can be a central part in that vision going forward. And honestly, I think that that is going to be the case anyways.